Who that be? Hood folks. Who we are? Hood folks. Who we do it for? Do it for the hood folks. Who that be? Hood folks. Who we are? Hood folks. Who we do it for? Do it for the hood folks. 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 Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, hood folks? This is Jeremy.
What's up?
Now, when you watching this video, I know y'all gonna be like, what is Rashad eating? You'll figure out what he's eating on the Friday video. So we are out here with salsa no such. Get the fuck out the way. We want salt. Saucy. No, not in the mouth. I am black. Remember that, doggy. I'm black. So it is Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and we are out here. We just shot a mukbang that y'all will get Friday. And we are at the Gulf of Mexico. So we're at the Gulf of Mexico, and y'all see, normally when we come here, we park right here. But the water is really clouding today, so I can't go too far here because I don't want to get wet. And I mean that in all kind of accents, all kind of what? Senses, I don't want to get wet. What you over here doing?
About to get him out.
For he to bargain, folks? So, hood folks, today is Sunday. What's the day? It's November the 20th. November the 20th. I came up to the Gulf. I brought my chair. I brought my lawn chair. I was gonna sit out here at the beach, but I guess I can't sit out here at the beach because the water is coming all up here to my foots. The water's coming all up here to my foot. Look at that dog. The water's coming all up into my foot, and it's a nice cool day. I like to go to the beach on a cool day like this. I like to go to the beach because there's nobody really out here. People don't really go to the beach this time of year, right? Well, they go, but it's not as packed as it was if it was July the 20th, you know.
Or August the 1st.
Right. So I was sitting at home earlier this morning, Sunday morning, November the 20th, and I was like, man, we supposed to be doing a cooking video. I was gonna make a chicken pot pie, but I said I'll just wait on that for a minute, and I just want to get him and go to the beach, and I just want to go sit by the water and meditate. I don't know why when we was living in South Carolina in Greenville and we used to go to Myrtle Beach all the time. I don't know why we just didn't move to Myrtle Beach, you know, because we like to come out to the ocean or the Gulf so much.
Well, I did suggest it at one point.
You suggest what?
That we should move to Myrtle. That we should have moved to Myrtle Beach before we moved from Greenville, but we didn't like what Greenville gave to us.
Look at that water, boy. I'm telling you, it's like the ancestors that want to roll in. Drop that bitch and roll with it. But you ain't like what in Greenville?
We didn't like the way Greenville was, like the atmosphere. And I was thinking that maybe South Carolina is as a whole is like that.
Whoa. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. Like, yeah, we should get back out of South Carolina. It ain't the state for us, but I do think that we should have tried out other cities closer to the Gulf, not the Gulf, the Atlantic Ocean. And no, this is not a sympathy video, and this is not we need some advice. It's just we just brainstorming, because a lot of times I come out to the ocean or this place, and it's just a good place to meditate and think about, to clear your mind. You want to take long walks on the beach, baby?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, shit, I'm not gonna walk on the beach and end up sinking down there in the sinkhole. Oh man, it feels so good out here. It's about what 50 degrees out here. Look at this clown. It's about 50 degrees out here. Look at that crazy ass dog drinking that water, that salted water. That dog drinking that salted water. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Look at this! Oh, my feet wet. My feet wet. What the fuck? Man, I'm gonna have pneumonia in the ass fucking with you. Damn. I'm telling you. I'm starting to believe God is a Mexican. Because when we come in here, he just sit in the water over there. El Jesus. Damn.
It's El Jesus.
I know. Man, my foot's all wet. Damn. My foot's all wet. And then it's a high tide in here, ain't it?
Okay, babe. I'm gonna need you to do something for me real quick.
What?
Hold him and block my view.
What you finna do?
I'm about to take a piss.
You finna pee right here?
Right on my tire.
Y'all, this dude is peeing right here. Oh my God, dude, you got your thing out. Oh my God, that's a lot of pee. If I was into golden showers, I'd be turned on now. That's a lot. Or Kelly ain't got nothing on you. You ain't clearing the room. Now how you gonna wash your hands off?
I got some hand sanitizer wipes.
You gotta jump and shake?
You gotta get it back in root. I gotta get it back in the in the right area,
You gotta do all that. I ain't never when I pee.
I pissed all over the well, they need to be lubed up.
Ooh. When I pee, when folk be peeing, they be jumping and shaking. I ain't never did that. Now I tell you something I start doing now when I pee. Like this me standing straight. Now when I'm peeing, I'm finding myself doing this now. Leaning up against the wall, like what the hell? What the hell? They said when you start leaning up against the wall, that's when you're getting old, them knees getting old. Whoa! I don't want to get old. But I want to get old, but I don't want to be old, but I can't stand up no more. Where you going? Y'all like this view? Where you going? So when we left out the house, I got kept on mine. When we left out the house, I had took my jacket back in the house, but I think I should have brought it with me. Look at his ugly ass dog. Rashad, I don't buy that water for the dog to drink. I buy that for me on emergency. That's all that dog want to do. Why you be coughing? You be pointing too tough down the dog neck, Rashad.
I don't even be pointing. I just let it drip, and then he just stick his little tongue out and start licking it.
Rashad be making the dog. Rashad be trying to make the dog be like him, gag.
Keep on.
This hood ain't, it's cool out here. The hood of this car ain't even hot, and we've been driving about an hour, and he was driving like a clown, all fast and stuff. Had me all scared. I'm lying, I'm not scared. You know what I'm mad at?
What's that?
I'm mad at the fact that it's 50 degrees outside, late fall, 5 o'clock in the evening, and mosquitoes are still out.
You would think, since especially yesterday was like, it didn't even get past 50 yesterday, 50 degrees yesterday, and it was cold as hell last night, that these motherfucking mosquitoes would die.
Right.
But these some Texas mosquitoes, so they might be used to it.
I want to ask a question for people from Houston, Texas, or this area. Why? Now, we not from Texas. We from other South states. But why people in Texas, from Houston, people from Texas always give Galveston a bad name? Like, ooh, I ain't going to that dirty beach. Doo-doo in that water contaminated. All the water contaminated, if you ask me. But what? Stop wiping that on me. What is that?
I was just touching you.
Why you touching me? Are we in public? I don't play that homo, so no homo. But why people in Houston don't like they always talk bad about Galveston Beach? I like coming in here because it must not be too bad. People be off in that water playing. Even now, I can see somebody right here way down there playing in the water. And it's cold as hell. Well, it's not cold, but it's cool as hell out here.
Oh, God.
What wrong with you?
Just looking at these damn waves.
I'm mad that
big ass waves.
I'm mad that my foot's wet and I'm not even gonna be able to sit in my chair.
Yeah, my foot's all wet too.
I want to let the tailgate down on the back of the truck, but I know somebody who let the tailgate down on the back of their truck and sat on it, and the whole tailgate fell off. Now, I don't want, even though that would be funny, that'll be funny for kicks, you know, but I wouldn't want that problem, because now I had to worry about calling insurance people if, you know, maybe they weren't paid or we had to pay it out of pocket. See, this is why I was telling him, this is why me and him had an argument earlier, because he don't think about or prepare for the, the discomfort, the inconvenience. You know, that's why I don't want to drive up behind people, hit them in the back and tap the front of the shit, you know, so now I got to catch a ride or trying to worry about getting a rental car or worry about getting the car to the shop, worry about getting a deductible and stuff. I think about all this stuff. I don't want the inconvenience of stuff.
Anyway, hood folks, I don't know what he's talking about, because you can only drive for yourself and try your best to drive for others. But these folks in Houston can't drive worth shit.
They sure can.
As we already discussed.
Look how I'm bent over. I don't like, for some reason this just don't feel right. I feel like I'm getting violated bent over like this.
You about to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But unless you want Picasso. Ain't what Picasso do?
Pain.
You better not go back there. I'm telling you, you got your dipstick. I'm finna check some more. Let's do a running contest. Well, folks, we finna do a running contest. Can y'all hear us? Why you back? The first person to touch the car, the last person to touch the car is a rotten egg.
Okay.
Go. You supposed to let me win.
Why? You want equality.
I don't want no equality.
Run faster.
You said I was gonna win. You didn't play in that right.
I said you was gonna win in your head, but you wasn't gonna win in real life.
I'm telling you.
Anyway.
You ain't playing fair. Man, I like it out here. I really could live out here. Only thing that I don't like about large bodies of water at nighttime is I don't want to be around large bodies of water at nighttime. I told y'all this 1,000 times. I always feel like at nighttime, some gonna walk about the water and say, hey, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm doing. I'm shot all over there walking his dog. Way over there. I got the light on. Look at that light. Look at them hands. These hands will be whooping some ass. Whew. Yeah, this is amazing. This is nice. This is lovely. This is great. Now, people be letting their dogs go on the beach. You know, normally this would be dry and sand, but since it's been raining and the tides are real high, it's like wet sand. But people be letting their dogs go on the sand. That's why I don't think I ever wanna walk on the beach barefoot, even when it's hot outside. Speaking of barefoot, I should have brought me some wine with me. Hood folks, I was also talking to Rashad earlier about regrets. Now, the last scene y'all see me running and stuff, which made me think of the regret I was talking to him about last night, is I have several regrets. Look at that water. Can you stay back over there, water? Damn. But regrets. Do y'all have any regrets? The latest regret, or one regret that I was just thinking about last night when me and Rashad was talking, is the weight loss surgery I had. Back in 2010, I went to have a consultation with my surgeon, or would-be surgeon at the time, and he went over all the different types of surgery, the lap band, the gastric sleeve, the gastric bypass, and I didn't want to get a, look at this dude, run. Damn, I thought somebody was after you. I thought Michael Myers was after you. But I was, like I was saying, I was thinking about which surgery, and he was going over the different types of surgery, and he went over all the surgeries. The one that I said I would go with is the lap band, but because I didn't want to get the gastric bypass because I felt like the gastric bypass and the gastric sleeve, they gonna cut stuff out my stomach, and I don't want them taking stuff out of my solar system. I don't want them to, redirect my body inside how I was designed to be. So I went with the lap band, and soon as I got that lap band surgery, I mean, when I say soon, I mean like a couple of weeks, I noticed that my skin just started breaking out and it was itchy, and I started to get like eczema, and I was like, I ain't never had eczema in my life, and I started based with all that on sensitive skin bar soap, and it seemed like the sensitive skin stuff wasn't working too much. Why you sitting here looking like a chimpanzee? Do you like scary movies?
Yes.
Okay. I was just checking. But I was like, I felt myself just being real itchy, and I didn't pay no attention. I went to my doctor. He gave me different creams and stuff to put on my skin. I was breaking out mostly on my arm, like most of my arm and stuff. So I had lost about 80 pounds, and I was just happy, like, I lost 80 pounds. This lap band is working good. I'm excited about this surgery. And that was like, I got my surgery in September 2011. And from 2011 to 2012, I was headed in the right direction. I was going to get my feels. I was, my insurance was paying for them, and I was excited about that shit. But I was going to get my feels, and everything was working out good. But I got it this way, unless y'all want to see my face. I got it this way so y'all can just meditate on the water and look at the ocean or the Gulf while I talk. But a year later, I found myself starting to pick back the little weight up I had lost. And I was like, damn, I'm gaining weight, even though I'm not eating that much. And I gave up drinks altogether. No more Pepsis and Coca-Cola. Well, I like the Dr. Pepper and Fanta and Sunkist. Those like my favorites. But I found myself picking up weight and gaining weight again. I was like, damn, something ain't right. And so that's when I had the surgery in 2018 or 2019, when I had got the lap band taken out of my stomach, because my body was rejecting that damn surgery, because I'm, for some reason, allergic to latex and plastic. Even when I wear like rubbers or latex gloves and shit, or when I go give blood and the doctor had to use gloves on me, my skin always is itchy when they get through using them latex on me. And so the regret I have is, I really wish I would have went on, when I did the weight loss surgery, I would have went on and got the, what is that? What you looking for?
You got the keys?
I wish I would have went on and got a gastric bypass from the get-go. Like, I should have just got look at that damn water. Is that a sign? Damn. Is that a sign? I guess that's a sign. But I wish I would have went on and got the gastric bypass from the get-go, and I could have just lost all the weight I wanted to lose, and it could have just stayed off forever, because this is my personal opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice, because I know pretty sure a lot of Jim, no. But out of all the weight loss surgeries, if you want to lose over 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, that lap band, I don't even think they do the lap band no more. And the balloon, all that shit ain't gonna work. Gastric bypass is what you should get. Well, that's what I wish I would have got, because I wanted to lose about 250 pounds total. Because that lap band to me is only for people who want to lose. Like Rashad, you are eligible for the lap band.
I don't want it.
Yes. You are eligible for the lap band, Rashad. Yes. And you should get your lap band put right there, around them soup coolers. But for me, I wish I would have went on and got the gastric bypass. Look at this water. And that way I could have, feel like I could have accomplished my weight loss goals, and they would have stayed off forever. Even though my eating habits now, believe it or not, are not as bad. I still eat junk food though. But junk food like chips and Sour Patch Kids and stuff like that. But other than that, I really wish I would have got the gastric bypass. Don't you do too?
No, I don't wish I would have got it. Man.
I said me.
Oh, yeah, I believe that's
Wait.
And hold on, I told you before not to get the lap band, and I said you should get the gastric bypass.
Rashad, you're
I asked you that.
Sir, you're being interviewed. Okay.
Okay, what's the question?
Channel 7 News is here today to interview Rashad about his partner's weight loss surgery.
Hey, Fox 7 or
I
News
said Channel
7.
7 News.
Oh, Channel 7 News.
How do you feel about your partner's weight loss surgery?
I think that he could do better with it. I mean, the process went by very well. Excuse me. But I think that he could do better at it. He just needs to change up his diet. I mean, he does a fantastic job of changing up what he eat on a regular basis. But he just needs to learn how to stop snacking so much. And I've told him multiple times, and he will turn it around. He will do better.
Okay, so, sir, what's your excuse for looking like a pig in the blanket 24/7 a day, fat motherfucker?
Well, let's just see. I actually have lost a couple of pounds.
In the brain.
I have been eating a lot healthier.
Yeah, right, in your dreams.
I have been eating a lot healthier. I don't eat as much bad food when I'm off. But it's like then when you're at work and there's not too much healthiness around you.
I don't have that excuse.
Anyway, so I try not to eat as much at work, but then when I do, it's something that has a good bit of carbs in it.
Carbs are bad for you.
Oh nah, I didn't know that. But I do eat healthy. When I do get some type of chicken, it's always grilled. I like avocado, lettuce, and tomato along with that chicken, so like a salad. And so I get that very often, and it's very good.
Topped with 1,000 calories of ranch dressing? That don't count.
No, with garlic aioli sauce.
Smell aioli, fucker. All right, that wraps up the Channel 4 news. Wait, what channel we on?
Channel 7. Damn, you don't know what news station you work for?
Y'all see those waves? I turned the light off. It's more darker now. Look at that. I'm gonna take. Oh, I need this picture right here for my background thumbnail. So that's pretty much what I'm finna do. I'm about to sit here I'm about to sit here for about an hour at the water, and I'm just gonna relax. And I'm gonna play my absolute favorite song. I got my headphones. Rashad, what's the name of the song I'm finna play 100 times?
You're my only love, my only love is you.
No. This got my eyes running at him. It's so black now. It must be, is it February? Power to the people, pro-blackness? I just saw that the damn Power Ranger died today. Suicide.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Damn.
The Green Power Ranger, who eventually became the White Power Ranger.
Look at your boy Ashley. They say he died from suicide.
Yeah, probably so.
Damn.
There's a lot of, a lot of people can't handle a lot of depression and stuff in their life.
Yeah.
So they try to figure out a different method to get rid of it. And
Get rid of what?
the depression. And they result, and most times it results in
Ooh, that bright.
and suicide.
That shit is bad, and a lot of people can't talk about how they really feel. And people be like, I'd rather for you to cry on my shoulder and tell me how you feel versus me crying over your casket or your body. But if a person comes to somebody and tell them how they really feel, most people gonna come with the judgment. Go talk to God. I get so sick of that, and I love God. God, we love you. We really do. Send us a lottery ticket that win the numbers, and we gonna give you divine praise. Okay, but people be like, go talk to God. They talk bad about going to therapy. If you tell people you're going to therapy, you consider crazy. Like, we have people reach out to us, or reach out to Rashad to get to me. I'm the star, and Rashad is security. And they be like, what advice do you have us going to therapy? I see that you went to therapy, and that encourages me to want to go to therapy. And I tell people all the time, go to therapy. I won't give a fuck about what nobody say. Go to therapy and get that shit out your chest and talk about whatever feelings on your mind. And then so many people are in situations that they don't want to be in, but they stay in those situations because they don't want to be judged. For an example, I can give you a perfect example. What, you don't want to hear my example?
What you talking about?
Oh, different city. Yo, it's so black out here. It's so black. If I told y'all today, this ain't happening right now. It's close to it though, but it ain't happening right now. But if I told y'all today that we got a house in Texas, and I absolutely hate living in Texas, and I'm ready to sell that house and move, most people will be like, ah, I knew it. Ah, you need to get somewhere and sit down. You know, instead of saying to me, okay, Jeremy, you don't want to live in Texas, you don't want to live in your house, what will make you happy? What location will make you happy? Where could you go to make you happy? Most people ain't giving you no solution. They want to judge you, get out the phone, good, let me tell you about Jeremy. Jeremy went out there and bought that house in Texas with Rashad and don't want to be there. You know, all that judgment and shit. It's so many people in relationships, serious relationship, married, kids and shit, don't want to be in that, want to be single, and they miserable because they embarrassed, worried about what people got to say about them. So,
mental health is a big issue in the black community.
It really is. Come on, Rashad, get in the camera. We can't see your shining face, baby. We want to see your shining face.
And this is the only community that I'm thinking about right now is the black community. We as black men and women, we need to start supporting each other more because going to therapy will help. Therapy will help in so many different ways. Because you see a lot of black folks, they, you know, especially I seen recently a lot of black men, they've been going through a lot of depression, don't know what to do, been just, you know, acting out of their feelings at the time, like they have nothing else to do, and they go and they do dumb shit because they scared to get that help that they need. And I try to be a positive person. Not all the time, because y'all know how people, you know, they get to me, but I try to be a positive person and try to be there to talk to someone if they need to be talked, you know, if they need someone to talk to. Yeah, it's mental health. Mental health is a big issue in our black community nowadays, and we need to resolve that.
We really, look at my eye. We really need to, for real. And stop judging people, stop putting people down, and stop telling people men don't cry. A man don't supposed to cry. I'm a man, and if I need to cry for real to release it, I'm gonna let it out. People should be able to express themselves, say what they're really feeling, and what are you smelling? Should be able to express themselves and say what they're really feeling, because it's better to be out than in. Anything is better. Anytime you got something in you, any badness, any trash or badness inside, you need to be out. If you got to go to the bathroom real bad, I'm not gonna say no details. If you had to go to the bathroom real bad and you were holding it in, how you gonna feel?
Relieved.
If you holding it in,
oh no!
I'm telling you, do you ever pay attention to anything? We finna have another up on this camera. I'm finna cuss you out. I'm so sick of you in this damn mangy mutt.
I'm trying to pull them back over this way.
But if you have, if your body is full of stuff and you stop there, how you gonna feel?
A lot of discomfort
and bad. But once you let it out, it feels better. You feel good. So let that shit out. Stop telling people they shouldn't cry. Men shouldn't cry. A man, get out of my ass.
I'm trying to pull him over here. He's running from the water.
Men shouldn't cry. No, men not supposed to cry. Shit, I'd rather for a man to cry tears versus go home with a machine gun and take everybody out, including himself. Shit. Right. So stop that shit. My glasses. All right. It is so dark out here.
I can't even
Let me turn the light off. Let me show y'all how to do it. You can still see some, can't you?
Yeah, it's kind of lit up back there when the light went out.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm in love. I love y'all. I'm telling you, I ain't even watched this vlog yet, and I like this vlog. For number one, the gems that I'm spitting in Rashad. But number two, I love the sound of the ocean. If you ever can't sleep at night, my opinion, go to YouTube and type in ocean sounds or ocean sound effects, and they have like a video that's like 12 hours. And I put that on so many times, and I sleep so it sounds so good. You probably can hear it now because we got this microphone on that cancels all the noise in the background. But what the fuck is you reaching for?
The keys.
I'm so sick of you rat salad eating motherfucker.
Just making sure you got them, motherfucker.
Hood folk, we just sitting in the truck. It's so black out here. The camera's literally pointing at Rashad's face. The dog is in the back seat. You can't see the dog in the back seat. He sleep. And this me. And then cut the light off, man. And then I'm turning around. And those are your oceanfront views right there. Why do you can't see that? It feels so good out here. It feels so good out here.
Show them that.
It feels so good out here. The wind is blowing. I'm listening to music. We just talking about future things in life, things that we want to do next. What's next for us? Why you don't never talk? I talk too much. Why you don't never talk on the video?
Because that's the thing. You talk too much.
The camera's pointing at you. Even though you in the dog, the camera is pointing at you.
Can't see that. Anyway, so but yeah. So I've just been meditating about my life. I mean, I always wanted to own my own business. And that's what I think is going to be next for me. Because working for someone...
Played out.
Yeah, it's very played out. Because, you know, they choose your times that you work. And if you don't come in on those times, then, you know, they can penalize you. But, you know, working for yourself, you can come in whenever you want to. And, you know, you the only person that'll be penalized. But... I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start our LLC soon.
Well, the LLC is for when we do videos like mukbangs and reviews and stuff, that we can file a lot of this stuff on your taxes. YouTube can be a full-time job if we do an LLC, and that means that even this trip down here today, we took a trip to the Gulf. We could use the gas from your house. You notice I say your house. The gas from your house to the Gulf. That could be filed on the LLC. I mean, that could be filed on your taxes. We just did a mukbang food review. That can be filed. You know, everything that we do, expenses for this, make a video can be filed on your taxes. But now at the moment we don't have those. We don't have a LLC, and so that's why I don't want to do too many reviews or puts too much emphasis on stuff, because I don't want to give all that free money, because we done gave them too much free money.
Yes, we have.
And this video is getting made out of order, because we did the mukbang first, which goes up Friday. This video here going up Wednesday, which is going to be the vlog. And then we haven't done a cooking video for today, because as we make this video, it is Sunday night. So our video should have been up already as we making this video.
Right.
But we're going to go back to your house, and we're going to do a video. Oh, they already seen it now. We're going to do a copycat. What you call it, boy?
Raising Cane.
Raising Cane, yeah. Shit.
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to. Mine's is better, of course, but.
Oh, here you go. You signed up for us on YouTube. When we tell them the food nasty, y'all could make it at home. We already know that, but we don't got time for the inconvenience.
Is it still recording?
It's still recording. This could be a long vlog, though.
Yeah,
look at him. All he wanted this right here. That's all he want.
Get it.
That's all he want is a damn bone. Y'all, he got this back seat so content. Why you showing the folks your ass? Look, boy, he tell y'all kiss his ass. He done got that back seat contaminated. Here, give me some. But he got this back seat contaminated. We had to vacuum this seat out every fucking week. And then we got a little basket for the water. This little basket for the... He not going.
Did he eat all it?
He ain't ate that bone that fast, did he? So whoever, we just coming out here to take our thumbnail for this video, and we finna wrap this video up. What? I can't see. And we came back outside. You can't hardly see. Damn mosquito. Look at them hands. If you don't get nothing else out this video, this is all I want you to get. Follow your dreams. Follow whatever path in life that makes you happy. Straight up. And if you get on a path and that path don't lead you to happiness, change it up to another path and keep finding yourself. Keep looking for something different every day, every time, until you get to where you want to go. If you live in Florida or New York, vice versa, and I told you to get from Florida to New York, get there however you can. There's so many ways to get from Florida to New York. You can drive a car. You can ride a bicycle. You can ride a motorcycle. You can walk. You can catch a plane. You can catch a bus. You can catch the train. You can catch a ride. You can get an 18-wheeler. Do you see where I'm going?
I see where you're going.
Right.
You're going.
I'm going. So the point I'm making is, if you got to get from Florida to New York, you can take several routes, several different ways to get to Florida. You can drive from Florida to Alabama. You can drive to Texas. You can drive straight to New York. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Right. So the point I'm making is, if I'm decide to take this route and it ain't working for me, I'm gonna take this route. I'm gonna take this route. I'm gonna take this route. I'm gonna take whatever route I want to take until I get to the happiness I want in life. That's my advice I give people. What you got to tell them, Rashad, as we end the video? What you say, Rashad? What you gonna tell them?
Ooh, I don't want that be pointed in my face like that. That light is a blinder. It has blinded me. But no, you pretty much said what needs to be said. I mean, your happiness is everything, and you want because you. How can I say this? You can make others happy, but are you happy? That's what I meant to say. You can make others happy, but are you happy? And that's the question that you should ask, because your happiness is the most important happiness that you can have in the world, because you need to take care of you first and then others.
Right. That sounds good, babe. Let's walk to the ocean. Y'all, this is black as hell out here. Go too far, because we want the ocean to get a hold of you. All right, hood folks, Rashad, tell them what they need to do.
All right, hood folks, like, comment, subscribe, and press that ugly ass bell button to get notified whenever we put up new content on this page.
Peace.